Other functions. Accept the code. Oh, hey, Donovan. Oops, I guess you can't hear me. Uh-oh. Can you hear me, Donovan? Ah, there you are. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your mic keeps going off and on, though. I'm not sure why it's muted. My connection's probably not real good. I'm in a new office, and we have to do Wi-Fi, so maybe a little. And our Wi-Fi's weak over here at Rose. Okay, so what questions do you have? Because I'm going to go ahead and record tomorrow morning when I go over the test and stuff.
Okay.
And I think I think I looked at yours was pretty good. Oh, I remember. There's what? Yeah, yours was good because you just did it the one way where I told you you didn't have to do a drop down box. Let me see. Let me look over here at yours. Okay. Oh, I thought I had it. Yeah, there it is. I was thinking that I looked at yours. I think I looked at just about everyone's, glanced at them. I just didn't grade them. So, okay, there's yours. Oh, yeah, I did. I remember. Yours was a real good one. Oops, let me see here. That's my dad. Let me see. Yours, I remember I liked yours. I was going to show it tomorrow the way you did. It was good. Let me find my other account. I think it's under there.
I don't think it was totally.
It was what?
Saves. That gave me a problem, so that's why I was trying to.
What gave you a problem? I'm sorry, it cut out.
So after it saves, then you click on the button to select whether you're on the dean's list or academic probation, and that
Let's see.
button gave me a problem. So I don't think.
I think what you did, you just had it displayed, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which was fine. So a lot of you, at least you got it working. Yeah. Okay. Let me move that part to trash. Let me share screen so I can show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at yours. Okay. Anytime. Okay. I believe it's showing screen now. Do you see my screen now?
I do.
Okay. So let me go back to where yours is at and. Yeah, because I read it. Let me see what you're saying. Down here at the bottom, you did build an array. And let's see, right average. There's where you did a function for the average. Is this the correct one that I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, the display message button. That's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you did command equals display message, but what you didn't do was pass anything to the function. And like,
Okay.
that's your only problem, I think. 'Cause if you go, where's that at? Display message. Where's that function? Did you create that function? Or you could have copied the one from the last test, because I don't, oh, there it is. See, here, you tell it the function is looking for AVG, but down here, you didn't pass AVG into the function. Did it work for you anyway? Because if I run it, let me see.
Array.
What?
So whenever I started working on this button, it started not work.
Oh boy, it's cutting out bad. Let's see. Let me get the.
Like it was telling me my array was out of range.
Oh, okay. You're right. Okay, so it never did. This part didn't work where you did the average. Is that right? Let me see.
Well, it would.
No such follow directory grade.
Button.
It should be open. It should be append. How did you open that file? You opened it as an append file. Why is it telling me no such file? Should have, because you shouldn't have to create it first. GPA list equals open grade. Oh, okay. It came to here before you created it. Okay, so the way this thing runs, you create your window. I didn't even get that far. Okay, you create your window, and then it comes, is this where it starts? Yeah, student name, but somehow, did it not even create that window when I ran it? It looked like it did not. It gave me an error right away. Oh yeah, created the window, and then it found an error. So what happened is you created the window, all the buttons, all the labels here, then you said list, and right here you said open grades.txt, and you haven't created it yet. So this function that creates it, which is, where's that at? Right here? Is that where you're creating it? Grades.txt, because I don't see it above that. So if you're creating it here, then you've got to say open grades.txt, comma A for a pen.
Okay.
But this is after you're assuming it's already created here. No? No, that's not it. Okay, let's see. Let me do that. Comma A. Then down here, see, when you append to it with the averages, it's just going to put that average at the end of that array, or the end of that file. I'm not sure if that's what you want. Let's see if this does anything for us. No, it's still saying that it doesn't exist. Name A is not, oh, I probably didn't do that correctly. Let's see. Oh, comma, it has to be in quotes. That's what I did wrong. It should say, boom. Now let's try it. Let's see, IO. line 63 in module for GPA. Not readable. Oh, wait a minute. You didn't. Okay, for GPA and GPA list. Okay, this should say GPA list dot append. Oops, if I can spell a for list dot append. Yeah, because you're appending to the list. See, when you use the word list, that's a keyword. In fact, that won't work. That's what the problem is. This is a keyword when it changed colors. So you'll have to give that. I'm assuming that's your array GPA. Okay, and so what you're wanting to do is append it.
Okay.
Let's see, that's not
List. Okay, you're changing it. Okay.
Yeah, that part. The reason I changed that because list was a keyword. You could tell because it was in purple, pink color there. So now let me see what you're trying to do. Reading file using for loop and appending to GPA. So this needs to say something else if we're going to append. If I'm going to call this your array, I'll just call this GPA ARR. So that would mean that would still be GPARR. Because there, now you're reading in the GPA in GPA list and appending it. Oh, see, I'm not sure what you're doing there because, oh, I see from here. Are you taking it from the, okay, so if you're going to take it from here, then you're actually going to read it from, not from here, because this has been entered in. So when they enter GPA1 dot pack, okay, it's putting that out here, but when they enter that to GPA1, then that's what you want to add to your array. See what I'm saying?
Okay, 1 second. I was just able to join back with you.
Okay. Well, what happened here is that you're trying to add an array here that there's nothing in this file yet.
Right. I did notice that.
So what you're needing to add to the array are these fields as they come in. You know, like this is going to the field. So down here, what you've got to do, first of all, you've got to change it to a string, or like you did here, you did it a float. But none of this will work where that list is because that's a keyword.
Oh, right. So that's got to change to what we've redefined it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to go through this tomorrow. Let's see, one of the examples that I'm going to show. Let me show you. Let's see if I can find where I was. Maybe it's this one. I'm not sure where I was. Okay, I see. I think it's this one. Let's see. I think this one. I can't remember if this one just. Oh, let's run this one. Oh, no, that one didn't run. Oh, that's for project. Yeah, that's for project. That's not the right one. Okay, let me go again. File. That wasn't the one I wanted. Maybe it's this one. Nope, that's still shirt price. I don't want that. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, here we go. Here's one way of doing it where, okay, that's the save. We don't care about the save yet. The program actually starts the save. That's still part of the save. Actually starts right here, and you create the screen. Let me see what, and the radio buttons. Can't remember if this one is the drop down. Let me run it. No. Okay, so this one, whenever you put in, okay, so you put in, sophomore GPAs. Okay, then just say I put 3.3, tab 5, tab 3.6, tab 3.7, tab 3.8. Okay, and then I click, that's where the message is supposed to print. Whenever I click save, it put the average and the list there, but the button didn't work, like you were saying. So, but it does say Dean's List, and it prints out the GPA. So let's look at how this one worked. So and the reason that the button didn't work. Okay, so up here it prints the screen, takes in all 5 GPAs, then it puts that label message, and it wants you to type in something, but we don't really need to type in anything. We just need it to work where it will, whenever you click the button, it should do like the save command is. It should say message, then it should say command equals.
Correct.
And then it should go up here and use that routine there to find out what the message is, right?
Right.
So that's what needs to happen. But this first part did work. Like some people were having trouble with when they brought those fields in, able to work with them. So you can either do a .get and then a float, or you can actually make it a string and then rename the variable to something float. So you can do it 2 ways. Okay, but either way, you've got to get it to a float, and it won't let you go directly from the entry app to the float.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
See if that gets you going. I think maybe that'll give you a better idea of what to do. But if you don't get the button working, that's okay, because I do like this one. I went ahead. I'll show you one if I can find it that works. I fixed after. I can't remember. Oh, here's one. Maybe it's this one. It says T4 answer. I think this is it, because on this one, where's this one yours? Is that one yours?
It's not.
No. Okay, so here it says command equals GPA list when it says enter GPA. This is actually going to be a drop down, I believe. Let me see. I got this. I had to do some stuff to it. Yeah, this one you can put in the name, put in what they are, then you can actually enter one and click enter. And you can do as many, enter, and at the end when you save is when it will actually go in. I had that working. What's it doing? Could not convert string to, oh, that's on my average. It didn't do the average. Okay, let me see here. I know that worked the other night. I must have went in and changed something. Let's see. So it doesn't like my average. Where's that at?
There it is.
Do you see it?
Is it the FIN equals?
No, that wasn't the one that it. Oh, I've got the wrong program. Just a second. That's it. It's this one. It doesn't like this one. Oh, yeah, I think I was working on this and I didn't get it finished. Because this was one that a student started, but it still didn't run. So what happens here, they tried to just make the whole array grades equals float. And what's going to happen is that each one, as it goes in the loop, instead of saying that, it should say, there should be like a counter, or you could just say grades. Let's see, we need to make this a different variable. Because down here, they did just go 0, 1, 2, instead of going through the loop and averaging it. So they added it to relying in student GPA. That will not work. You could say each time they bring it in, open. Oh yeah, so when they took them in down here on the enter, where's that at? Enter GPA. If you go to the GPA list, what that's doing is writing each one out to a file. So then what they tried to do, whenever you do the save student, is they created an array. Come on in. Donovan, I'm going to have to go, and I've got a student to do a presentation, but
Okay.
I'll go through this one tomorrow too in class, and I'll show you different ways. But you got further than most students did on it.
Okay.
So,
Good.
all right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, let me shut this. There may be.